I'm gonna have to wait until like September or October before I can actually get this into. You know, I have to put up with the John Law.
Oh yeah. I tell you what, you got the heater going full blast.
Do I?
Well, I can feel it.
Yeah. Well, it's the engine. The original brake system to hydraulic brakes, that's why I have the wide 5s on here. You know, that's like 1935 and 1936. I adjusted the clutch. I like a high pedal. Okay. I'm on the clutch. The way that you torque it, right? You torque the head down by taking number 1, and then you go to number 2, then 3, then 4.
Sequence.
Yeah, and it shows you the pattern. He was a hot rod guy.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I started messing around with the cars when I was about 10. And I worked as a mechanic when I was a teenager. And yeah, I worked in a gas station, you know, and I worked as a mechanic.
How did you get into aviation?
Yeah, that's an interesting story too. I was actually into motorcycles, you know. When I got my driver's license at 16, I went out and I bought a Harley Davidson.
At 16?
At 16, yeah, and I was going to high school on a Harley. Right here, that holds the tumbler in place. And I wanted to be careful that I didn't do this too tight to squeeze the tumbler so that it wouldn't work. I said to the guys, he said, well, anybody here interested in going flying, you know? And out of the whole team, I was the only guy to put my hand up. And so that was the first time I went flying. Finally got that head bolt out. You can see there's a lot of crap around here. I think it's just a lot of carbon. And so...
it's all stripped out.
Yeah, it's stripped out there.
Wow.
To me, do you mind if I do a stall? And I thought, I don't even know what that is, so how could I care? So he did a stall.
What, a power on stall?
No, power off.
Oh, okay.
And he did a stall. This is the way that you torque it, right? You torque the head down by taking number 1, and then you go to number 2, then 3, then 4.
Sequence.
Yeah.
It got bumpy.
So after about 30 minutes, he said, do you want to try to fly the plane? And I said, sure. And I grabbed the controls. It was like, boom, I felt it, you know?
Wow.
And so he says, I already started making a turn, you know?
Right.
A climbing turn. And he says, yeah, make that a turn. Yeah, I was already doing that, and then I rolled into a descending left turn, you know. And he says, you've never flown an airplane before? And I said, no. And he said, holy mackerel, you just take lessons. You're a natural, you know. And that's when I started taking lessons.
Wow.
Well, my mother was a pilot.
Really?
Yeah, and she never got certified or anything, but she used to fly with this woman who was a flight instructor. And
here we go. Yeah.
Kind of a tight squeeze for me to get out of these things.
Well, it's cramped quarters.
I think there were little people back then.
Check away,
That's a beautiful car.
Yeah, really.
Interior of this thing.
Yeah.
Compare my car to this car. It's a different world.
Really?
Yeah, mine is a jalopy. This is really beautiful.
Done a good job, huh? Wow, look at that.
Another car for
Yeah,
you.
really.
Boy, that motor's humming in. Where's my motor sounding like that?
They're diamonds in the rough.
Yeah, I know. It's just brilliant. The amount of work that goes into them.
Oh, yes. Yes.
What do you think is special about these guys who do this?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. The Model A is such a classic American institution that and they're so much fun to drive. And Model A owners seem to be the nicest people, just salt of the earth that you want to be friends with.
Yeah. Right. Oh,
This is it's got to be a passion, is that right?
it is. It is. Keeps you out of the ballroom.
Keeps you out of the what?
Out of the ballroom.
The ballroom?
Ballrooms. Taverns. Pubs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew I'd come from a different.
If it wasn't for something to do in the garage, I'd be sitting somewhere.
What did you do before this, you guys? What did you do? What was your claim to fame?
I was in the oil second generation, and I went through 40 years in the oil field.
Really?
And working South Louisiana offshore. On the rigs. I'm a rig rat.
Hey there, it's barbecue sticks and stews and you pumpkin pie till your can's bigger than big old Texas sky.
You believe it? I find it hard to believe. 55 miles an hour, that's the fastest this car's ever gone.
Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Don't come back now, dear.